Greetings and salutations, everybody. Hope all is well. Listen, what they say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us rejoice in him and be glad in it. Listen, let's go ahead and go over these findings. Thank you so much for being here. I haven't done one of these in a while. My God, I haven't done one of these in a while, but yeah, we're here.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, let's talk about this. So apparently there is an investigative briefing with the Church of God in Christ. Now, I want to move into world news. So let's move into world news. How does that affect world news? Let's see. I'm not sure, but there's a world out here that is being affected, and these churches play a big part in it because these people that are a part of these churches, these are working class individuals that are upper class, middle class, lower class, sometimes up under lower class, and they're working people, and they're living in a Donald Trump regime right now, and they're having to live in this world, and we have $350,000 that's apparently allegedly missing from world missions from the Church of God in Christ. And so these people that are giving their tithe and offering in the Church of God in Christ and sowing seeds and giving and everything like this, and this is becoming a real problem. So anyways, welcome. I'm your boy King Jives. This is the King Jives Show. Hey, let's get right on into this, and so we can move right along. The investigative briefing, here goes some questions and things. So on November 25th, 2024, make sure I pull this up correct. 2024, a missions president, Bishop Terrence was installed at the April Call General Assembly. He presented a missions update as part of the presiding bishop's report. During that moment, an impromptu offering was raised, reportedly exceeding $350,000. My God.
Oh Lord.
And an unprecedented moment of generosity and Jesus Christ for global missions within the Church of God in Christ. Many expected that by November's General Assembly, following the 117th Holy Convocation, there would be clear, detailed reporting on how these funds had been distributed. Instead, what followed raised serious concerns, contradictions, and unanswered questions. This briefing outlined those concerns. One, these are the concerns, you all, as you're reading them. The Peru Computer Lab claim. The missions president reported establishing a new computer lab in Peru founded by the April Call offering, $350,000. However, the photos presented appear to be at least 3 years old. Did I read that correctly? The photos that were presented appear to be at least 3 years old. Individuals familiar with the region claim the computers shown were originally donated by a third-party nonprofit, not purchased with April Call funds. Oh my.
Oh Lord.
Local leaders in Peru indicate they have no records of receiving a large computer-related donation since April. Oh my God. Oh, unresolved questions. When and where was the new computer lab established? What funds were the $350,000 where specifically allocated? Why were older images used in the report?
Oh Lord.
My God, this is all alleged now. This is in the report. It's all alleged. Then the Guyana human trafficking home claim. Missions president stated that funds supported a home in Guyana connected to Journey to Destiny Ministries. Yet multiple issues remain. Sources connected to the ministry reported receiving limited financial support, mostly a stipend, not projected funding. The home shown in the presentation appears to be pulled from existing social media posts. The facility in the photo is described as serving babies and orphans, not human trafficking victims. The documented trafficking related funding appears to be traceable to the department since April. All right. So here are some unresolved questions. What specific anti-trafficking initiatives received funds? What amounts was allocated and when? Why were unrelated photos used to represent a trafficking project? And why is the Church of God in Christ involved in human trafficking?
Oh Lord.
My God, that's a little weird. All right. The Youth on a Mission funding claim. I don't want to. Oh God, I don't know. This just seems like a whole lot. You all can read this as I scroll. Youth on a Mission funding claim. Apparently, there is Youth on a Mission. This goes all the way. Not only the missions project, but there are situations over in England with young ladies that are being taken advantage of, and all of those things. Youth on a Mission leadership, however, states that the ministry has operated independently and self-funded since 1976. Wow.
Oh Lord.
So what was the $350,000 for? Participants continue to raise their own support. There is no record of department funding being used to send any youth in 2024 or 2025. Wow. Which youth were funded? Do we have any records of those things? Now, that's a good question. Now, I am not saying that these funds are not being used for missions. Okay. Maybe not this mission. Okay. Maybe a mission to go to Tahiti or the Bahamas, but maybe just not this mission. Maybe on a private island enjoying some things, allegedly. I don't know, but maybe just not this mission. But since 1976, hey, I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Which trips or projects were paid for with the April offering fund? And why does YOAM leadership report no connections to the claim support? That's an interesting question. The 10 missionaries on the field claim, the report asserts that 10 full-time missionaries were supported by the $350,000 offering. Missionary personnel familiar with the department indicate fewer than 5 full-time missionaries were currently active. Those missionaries report no significant new funding for projects or field expenses. Many raise their own support independently for headquarters. Who are the 10 missionaries referenced? What measurable support have they received since April? What are the financial statements documenting disbursements? Wow. The summary documented concerns. At the present, only about 10,000 in expenditures can be reasonably accounted for across all reported initiatives. These leave more than 340,000 in offering funds unaccounted for based upon available information. Requested transparency to restore trust, clarity, and accountability. Several questions must be publicly addressed. Peru project documentation, receipts for the computers, date and location for the new lab, explanation for the new and old photos, the YOAM support, name of the funded youth, funded trips and projects, receipts or transfer documents. Missionary support, names of the missionaries receiving these funds, amounts of the dates of disbursements, specific projects funded, Guyana trafficking home, names of the funded facilities, amount given, explanations for the photos mismatched. All right. Additional concerns and international office environments. Now, there's a lot of concerns here that do concern me. Maybe that I shouldn't be concerned about, but I am concerned about because I'm concerned about the people. In additional concerns, internal office environment. Longtime office management, 11 years of service, recently resigned, citing a toxic environment, improprieties in the office, a lack of response from leadership after her resignation, a desire to avoid litigations out of Christian convictions. Wow. Okay. Conclusion. This situation raises significant questions about financial transparency transparency, accuracy of reporting, potential misuse of designated funds, and the overall integrity of administrative processes. So, saints of the Most High God, what are we doing? Really, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why is it that transparency and accountability is a major issue when it comes down to the church? Why? Now, you all can support this platform, okay? You all can support this platform, and you all will definitely see and know. See, I'm not out here trying to buy no cars and flash and floss before you all, because listen, we're trying to help people here in Florida. We're trying to build this government. Hello, something. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. But anyways, you all, this is the Church of God in Christ, and in order to be better, we have to report better. We have to ask for accountability in a more excellent way. I really hope that the missions department of the Church of God in Christ can give some better answers for these things and get things done in a more excellent way. So what say ye? Listen, thank you so much for watching this and for giving your feedback under this video, your answers, your comments, and your likes, comments, and sharing the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next live, the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Yeah. It's the King Jives Show, baby. Turn it up, turn it up. We riding high, spotlight glow, killing hearts on the King Jives Show. Sexy vibes, truth overflow. Left, cry, love, let the whole world know. Yo,
This is the King Jives Show.